Oh, Viktor, this would be a first time for BDD.
Okay, so still playing with the line wave clear, but a little less utility from the side of Lulu, which will allow BDD to aggress like he likes to. Yeah, they have pretty good AoE that Lambs was to come down to keep them all alive with the Chaos Storm from BDD's Viktor.
They're just going to have more sustained damage too. Out bubbling.
Brutal ganks from Kindred. That ward has since expired. Untara going on the aggressive. A nice flash stun into the wall. Smeb with nowhere to go and bubbling arriving. He's going to go down. That's first blood over to CJ. Nicely played and well timed by bubbling. Pretty bad for this bot lane. Here he comes. Since just a level 5 gorilla goes in with a headbutt, not going to be able to get that pulverize. He's taking a lot of damage, has to flash away to safety. Meanwhile, on the top side of the map, first tube comes down. Untara is going to fall. It's Peanut that finds the kill.
Oh.
And Gorilla in the bot side barely gets out with his life. Comes with the flash and the heal from Prey to keep him alive, but very nicely deterred gank in that bottom side.
He has no MR, so.
Yeah, that's going to be the dredge line. Here comes the glacial path, the pop-up.
Oh!
Nice Poppy ultimate. My God. Untara, very nicely played, keeps it himself alive.
I don't even know how he hit both of them.
That was a really weird interaction. Let's take another look at that,
I
hopefully.
hope we get to see another look at that, because it looked like they were far enough apart that that shouldn't have been possible.
Yeah. Oh, on the hunt pop, the spray has to get out of here. Pulverize comes through onto Madlife, who's not quite yet level 6.
Untara has to use his TP. How did... What the what?
Right, please.
I have no idea how that was possible.
That doesn't seem right.
In spite of the fact that they have two TPs down, but the pressure that the Tigers have as a result of this Lissandra and this Nautilus still being able to attack. They do not want to go for this.
As on the hunt, but he uses the spell shield. It's going to be the teleport coming in here to the bottom side from both members as they try to get a grab. They're just kind of the frozen tube down on the Madlife. Gets slowed up by the Riptide. A nice dredge line into the depth charge by Smeb. They lock down Kramer and they take him down. Madlife on the backside of the fight goes down to Kuro. Very nicely executed by the Tigers.
Maybe that was another hidden feature.
Yeah, maybe it was like a bug interaction though. Big engage onto Madlife. Nice lamps just fight over the wall to keep him alive, but will it do the trick? Not sure if it's going to be enough. Gorilla gets under the wall now, has to pop the ultimate to keep himself alive. It's going to be the depth charge going in onto bubbling, pops up and Kramer. Dredge line not going to connect onto BDD, and actually ROX having to back off of this one. Maybe just a little bit too far forward. BDD goes in and actually finishes off Gorilla. Very nicely played. A lot of damage being traded back onto Kramer. He has to back off as he eats that big Graves ultimate to the face. And ROX backing up, trying to get underneath this tower. Dash forward onto Smeb, who's still very tanky. Nautilus is taking up the brunt of this. Kuro throws out the glacial path, trying to deter CJ from pushing forward. Looks like that will be the disengage.
They're doing a good job of it.
Oh, can't even get the skull grab here.
There's no mana either.
Yeah, Peanut having to dash away.
Ooh, this is great for CJ.
Yeah, so looks like they're going to be able to tie up the Dragons. They're going to lose this top tier 1 for it, but they'll still be happy with that. So that negates the Dragon stacking for a while here on the side of ROX Tigers.
Still an acceptable trade for ROX because they need to acquire a gold lead. That should be their first priority. But ROX have a nice opportunity to invade.
Smeb going really deep here, grabs up bubbling, knocks him up with a depth charge as well. Lambs just spite's available, pops from the air with the pulverize. He can't even use it though, he gets popped. Prey going to be the one that finds that kill. Now it's going to be the red buff going over to Prey.
And now
Smeb's dredge line away, but the pillar is going to come down. Peanuts here. They do force the flash, however.
Meanwhile, the wave clear,
Oh, Gorilla goes in, misses the pulverize, uses the headbutt though, has to pop that ultimate to try to get himself out. This is going to be the calling coming across. They slow him up on the hunt, gets popped though, and he will stay alive as well. So I want to see him complete it into a Mercurial Scimitar as a sixth item completion. It's full damage, Nautilus. It's going to be Kuro teleporting in though, flashes in, gets the first tube down, and Kramer might not even need the follow-up from the depth charge. And he doesn't. That's going to be Smeb burning the ultimate for no assist.
Unnecessary ults from Smeb. He was not getting out of that situation.
Yeah, flash was down. The heal was not going to keep him alive through the damage of Kuro.
At the very least, this will help their split pushing.
Yep.
With their 2 TPs. But ROX need more gold. TP coming in from CJ.
Yeah, it's going to be the backside. Prey in a very bad spot. He gets stunned into this wall. Pops the shield all too early. Flashes away as well. They pop Untara in underneath this tower. He might actually go down to the backside of this one. Charges up the ultimate. A very nice dredge line comes in. Connects all the same as the Keeper's Verdict knocks Smeb away. That's going to be Prey finishing him off with help from the collateral damage and Peanut.
Ended up Gorilla just counterplaying him and shooting him right underneath the turret. There's a flash!
Yeah, they get on the bubbling, draw him in with the dredge line. It's going to be everybody disengaging off the Baron. Lamster Spite is down to try to keep him alive as he's almost trading even with Peanut, but he is on the run and he is likely going to go down if they can catch him. Kuro actually takes a lot of damage from BDD and Kramer on the backside of that one. All in all, they'll finish off bubbling, and it looks like that's just going to be ROX backing off, taking those 2 kills and being content.
Kuro's just being incredibly sneaky. He's really worried about what's going on, but he has to play more aggressively. Everybody from CJ up on that top side trying to catch Peanut out.
Wait for the TP, nice flash away by Peanut, will keep himself safe.
Yeah, I see everybody up here though, so that means Lissandra can split push.
Yep.
But has no wave now.
Has to wait for the wave to get there.
Good aggression by CJ when that wave was dissolving to try and make a play and force a flash.
Yep. It's good stuff. It's going to cut down the mobility of that Graves, but they're going to lose this turret.
What are their choices? Untara has no TP. They tried to make a play in the safest timeline, but Peanut was smart and used his flash early.
There's still nobody backing. The TP's available from Kuro. Last Whisper as well, so he's going to start working through those HP bars a little bit easier. Madlife gets grabbed up though, takes a bit of damage. So that's going to be the depth charge over onto Bubbling. Here comes Kuro, locks down 2 people. Kramer on the backside has to use the QSS. Bubbling comes across, but Gorilla is going to keep the front of that one. Bubbling goes down as the Lamb's Respite has expired. Flash over the wall by Madlife, but a follow-up flash by Smeb as he locks him in, and he takes him down with the anchor. Just like that, ROX pick up 2 more kills. Chaos Storm comes out. Not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but ROX are in a very good position to go for this Baron yet again.
Self rather than on Kramer.
So Untara is here. The TP's coming in by the river, by Smeb. Can they get the steal? He actually does not get it. It's going to be Peanut. I thought it was the steal, but he takes down Kuro all the same. And now several members of ROX are going down as Peanut falls. Flash over the wall by Bray. One more auto attack for BDD. Can he finish him off? The crits don't come through, and Gorilla's going to fall. BDD picking up a hell of a lot of kills.
Could be
and
an
now
ace.
Smeb all on his lonesome, and Kramer, a very damage-heavy Lucian. Dredge line away, can Smeb get out of this one? I don't know if it's going to happen. Ooh, the laser beam in the end, not going to take him down.
Okay.
Smeb does get out.
It means that CJ just can't press into the base with some Baron buff minions.
Yep.
Very narrow though. CJ might have been able to win off of that if Smeb had died.
Yep. Nice scrying orb. Gorilla goes in for the headbutt pulverize on the Madlife. Kuro all on his lonesome, going to lock up 2 members here as Bubbling takes a bit of damage. Frozen Tomb down onto himself to try to keep them into this fight. That's going to be the boot away though onto Bray as he gets knocked out. Has to use On the Hunt to try to rejoin the fight. Kuro already popping his Zonias. Madlife goes down. Here comes the Chaos Storm, and it's doing so much damage. The Lamb's Respite expires, and members from either side are falling. So far, it's a 3 for 3. Peanut almost going down. Untara dashes in, finishes him off. Can Smeb find the kill onto Bubbling? Don't think it's gonna happen, and maybe now he is in a bad spot. Gonna have to back off here. It's gonna end in a wet noodle fight, but that's 4 for 3 in favor of CJ.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's 4 for 3 because everybody's going to be coming back at approximately the same time, but CJ just holds on once again. They have the better team composition for team fighting in the late game.
Oh, nice denial, and Smeb looks like he
Beautiful.
might be going down, goes back over onto Bubbling, locks him in. Can he finish him off? And he does. So overall, it's the 5 for 4. CJ not going to be able to pick up any objectives with that team fight, but it's certainly promising for them.
Yeah, there's nothing to take. You see Bubbling and Smeb right there on your screen.
To this dragon, ROX going to know that this is happening, but they're just going to force them.
TP's coming in.
At the Baron, yeah, TP coming in as well from Smeb and Kuro. The dragon goes down. Kramer is still here. The rest of the team trying to collapse up, but I don't think it's going to happen in time. Smeb, a very tanky front line, just trying to keep him out of this. This is going to be the Baron going down. Untara with a nice ultimate knocks out Gorilla. So it's a lot of crowd control gone. Bray takes a big laser to the face, down below half HP. On the Hunt obviously already popped. This could be CJ going in for the chase. Chaos Storm gets burned out here, and it's just chipping away.
Oh,
Gorilla
nice.
goes in. Beautiful 3-man pulverize straight down onto the Lamb's Respite. Everybody stacking in here. BDD going to be the first one to fall as Kuro finishes him off, and it's just going to be CJ crumbling around the ROX Tigers. Kramer, the only one alive, on the run for his life, trying to get back into the base. He will be able to do so, but just like that, ROX pick up a Baron, and all 5 members are still alive.
Wow, the commitment from the ROX Tigers there. You can see how fast they make decisions. Kuro and Smeb back in the base, but as soon as they see that they're doing the dragon, instantly, in a heartbeat, they pop the Sivir ultimate just to get into the pit faster because they know they can burn it down. They take it, and what a great play from Gorilla. He got knocked out by the Poppy ultimate. Flash, headbutt, pulverize for a 3-man knockup to turn that fight on its head.
Really questionable by CJ to go for the dragon.
Oh, they could have done it with just Lucian, but they were too spread out.
Yeah. Even so, I mean, maybe just abandon it and then go straight over to the Baron to try to counteract that play, but Kramer's stuck, couldn't get there in time, and ROX took the Baron, and then they take the game. So first game going over to ROX Tigers.